What we can learn about ourselves from chimpanzees and bonobos. That explains a lot of what we see in our society. Written and read by Bernhard Kutzler. Genetically, chimpanzees and bonobos are our closest relatives. While they are very similar in appearance, they are fundamentally different in social behavior. Bonobos live by the motto, "Make love, not war," while chimpanzees live by the motto, "Make war, not love." In the following, I will shed light on the difference between the two species and explain what we can learn about ourselves from this. Biologically, we belong to the great ape family, which also includes orangutans, gorillas, bonobos, and chimps. According to current scientific perspective, the orangutan developed from a primitive ape around 14 million years ago, the gorilla around 10 million years ago, humans around 6 million years ago, and the bonobo and chimpanzees around 2.5 million years ago. We have a 96.9% genetic match with orangutans, 98.4% with gorillas, and 98.7% each with bonobos and chimps. The latter are our closest biological relatives. Bonobos and chimps have a genetic match of 99.6%, which explains the similarity in appearance. Both bonobos and chimps live in clans, which usually comprise around 50 apes. In exceptional cases, a clan can have up to 200 members. But the social similarity ends here. If you show a chimp a picture of a chimp from a different clan, or play the voice of such a chimp, it will show physiological symptoms of negative stress. It feels threatened. If you show a bonobo a picture of a bonobo from a different clan, or play it the voice of such a bonobo, it has physiological symptoms of positive stress. It is delighted. Chimps are xenophobic, bonobos are xenophilic. The following experiment speaks volumes. I took it from the book Bonobo Handshake by Vanessa. A cage is divided into two halves by a grid. The grid has a door that can only be opened from one side. A chimp sits in each half. The door is closed. The chimp that could open the door receives food. It eats without opening the door. If you perform this experiment with two bonobos, the bonobo who receives food will open the door to let the other bonobo in. They then share the food. Chimpanzees are one of the most brutal animal species. They murder and rape. Groups of chimps invade the territories of neighboring clans and attack or kill smaller groups or individuals. This aims at weakening neighboring clans. It is a case of kill or be killed. Sex in chimps is rape or prostitution. For example, a female offers herself to a male who has food in order to receive food after sex. Sometimes a female offers herself to a male as a permanent sex partner. In return, he protects her from being raped by other males, so this is also prostitution. Bonobos are peaceful. Sex plays a central role in their social life. It serves to reduce tension and forge alliances. Chimps are patriarchal and strictly hierarchical. Bonobos are matriarchal and cooperatively organized in a flat hierarchy. The documentary Rise of the Warrior Apes shows how male chimps live for dominance and status, how they forge alliances, conduct politics, and wage wars. Does that ring a bell? Our human society is a chimp society, only more brutal. We humans use our creativity to be even more cruel. We invented killing tools, torture, enslavement, and child abuse. Chimps cannot act differently because of their xenophobic nature. We humans could act differently because acting differently is our very nature. Because we mistrust each other, we behave in a xenophobic way and so inevitably end up with the chimp way of life. But many of us long for a life similar to that of bonobos. We long to trust others. A chimp society functions because it is natural and therefore truthful. A human chimp society does not function because the hierarchy is enforced and therefore untruthful. It is enforced because it is based on enslavement. A scene from the documentary Rise of the Warrior Apes illustrates this. Numbers 2 and 3 in the hierarchy of male chimps are friends. This is evident because they groom each other and share food. One day, number 3 challenges number 2 to a hierarchy fight and wins. With this, the two have swapped places in the hierarchy. After the fight, they continued to be friends. They groomed each other and shared food. Such behavior would be unthinkable in humans. A human-chimp society is doomed because enslaved humans become aggressive, and this destroys society from within. See my article, Why is there so much aggression? A bonobo society is a model for our future as humanity. The free love practiced by bonobos does not work for humans, at least not now. I explain this in my article, Is monogamy natural for us? The other aspects of a bonobo society should be applied, such as the flat hierarchy and cooperation, and maybe matriarchy. I explain why truthful cooperation is crucial for our future in my article, To survive as a species, we must work together.